All right, I don't know if you can hear it, but getting a lot of vocalizations right now. And so I'm doing call blasting on with my Bigfoot app, but I can't do both at the same time. So I've got to turn this off and I'm trying to communicate with these guys. And I mean, I don't know if you can hear that. But I got a call blast. right, so we got about 3.5 hours left of daylight. I have the campsite set up, and now I have to get ready for our night missions. So our night missions are going to involve 3 Bigfoot organization reporting sightings that happened after the year 2000 and at various times. But I just want to point out to you that all of these sightings were in my most recent documentary, Missing 911, the Olympic National Park Staircase Trail. And the reason that I included Harstine Island is because Rich Germeau was researching this area as well as he was researching Lake Cushman near the Staircase Trail. A sense of like depression.
Not depression. It was dread. It was out of context
like
feeling.
Fear,
sort of dread, fear.
So tonight we're going to do what I wanted to do during the movie, but I just did not have time to do it, was that I actually wanted to go and investigate these sightings more thoroughly and see if there's anything that I could come up with. So let's just talk a little bit about the sightings that we're going to be talking about now. All right, so now it is time to get things ready to go. I'm going to start off with getting my Sionyx out, and then we'll do the trail cams.
My husband and I had just arrived at our cabin on Harstine Island and were unpacking the car. I came out of the cabin and heard what I thought was a howl at first. I stopped to listen. After the next vocalization, I said to my husband, "It's Bigfoot," and he stopped to listen. We could tell they were coming from far away, maybe a half mile to a mile south of us. We did not feel threatened or scared at the time. The sounds were deep, something between a roar and scream. They had a very deep, growly undertone. In between sounds, my husband was disagreeing with me. He suggested it was an elk or coyote. Our dogs both became clingy and started whining, so I had to bring them inside so we could hear. When I came out, I started counting how long the sounds were. I counted 5 seconds. My husband said that while I was in the house, there was one about 3 seconds longer, or about 8 seconds. The sounds were deep, but some of them changed pitch, going even lower midway through. Whatever was making the sounds had much larger lung capacity than even a big man. That is what finally convinced my husband it had to be a Bigfoot. All other animal calls we have heard go higher rather than lower. The sounds continued for about 5 minutes. The next night, my husband tried to recreate the sounds at the beach and couldn't even come close to the deep pitch or that length. His comment was that whatever made it was not human.
So let's just see if there's any Sasquatch in the area that we can just go ahead and call right in. Maybe we'll give him a little volume. All right, well, Bigfoot should know Encounters USA is in the house. All right, well, it is just about time to head out on patrol. We got some missions to run here. We're going to go follow up on these BFRO reports. The first one happened right outside the gate here, so that shouldn't be too difficult. All right, well, it is now camera time. So we are going to put up a camera. We're a few hundred yards off this old logging road. And so we're just gonna go find a nice tree. And then on the way out, we'll make some Bigfoot calls. So we got the trail camera set up and we got some Bigfoot goodies all ready to go. So we'll see if Mr. Bigfoot and family comes down and has themselves a little treat. All right, I don't know if you can hear it, but getting a lot of vocalizations right now. And so I'm doing call blasting on my Bigfoot app, but I can't do both at the same time. So I've got to turn this off and I'm trying to communicate with these guys. And I mean, I don't know if you can hear that. But I got a call blast.